Hey everyone, welcome back to TechMechie. Today we're going to be reviewing Amazon's Omni QLED Fire TV. Amazon has released several Fire TV Omnis, but this is their first TV with quantum dots that deliver respectable color reproduction. It also has full array local dimming for 4 out of the 5 screen sizes available, which allows the TV to pull off some deep black levels that were better than I expected, without terrible haloing observed. But the main selling point for many buyers might be the robust Alexa features of this device. Okay, picture quality. The Omni QLED performs very well with SDR content. Colors look great, and I measured nearly full gamut coverage of the P3 color space and about 75% gamut coverage of the BT 2020 space. I'll be releasing a separate video for picture settings and display measurements soon, but from what I observed, this TV's QLED panel can produce a wide range of beautiful colors when watching the right content. The full array local dimming zones do a decent job with contrast. This 65-inch model has 80 individual zones, allowing the TV to light up in areas where light is required and dim zones in dark areas of the scene, creating deeper blacks. I was actually impressed with the performance of the dimming zones. The TV had better black levels than I was expecting, and haloing in areas where bright and dark areas of the scene met was not bad. Motion handling also isn't bad on this TV. Sports look good without much noticeable motion blurring in fast scenes. This TV uses a VA panel, so unfortunately it does not have a very wide viewing angle, and image quality will drop as you move further off angle from center. The Omni QLED also supports HDR10, Dolby Vision IQ, and HDR10 Plus Adaptive. Even though this TV can accept these HDR formats, it doesn't get bright enough for a very impactful HDR presentation. Some content I watched in HDR had slightly brighter highlights compared to the same content in SDR, but it still wasn't bright enough to deliver a meaningful HDR experience. 4K from streaming and Blu-rays look good on this TV, and 1080p upscaled from Blu-rays isn't bad. But like many 4K TVs, 1080 and 720p from cable and satellite won't look as sharp. The responsiveness of the Omni QLED's Fire TV OS is pretty quick. I didn't observe any serious lagging or slowdowns when navigating through the home screen and settings menus. I think the Fire TV OS sits somewhere in the middle of smart TV operating systems. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst out there. If you're looking for a TV geared towards serious gaming features, the Omni QLED probably won't be your first choice. The set does offer variable refresh rate, but only up to 60Hz. Still, I thought games looked smooth enough on the Omni QLED, and I didn't notice any screen tearing. The Omni QLED also has auto low latency mode, so it will detect when a gaming console is displaying content and automatically switch to game mode to deliver lower input lag. I think the Omni QLED is a good performer for casual gamers, but buyers looking for more advanced gaming support will have to look elsewhere. Aside from picture performance, this TV's main draw for many buyers is its Alexa capabilities. Alexa is built into the TV, and the TV's microphone can pick up any commands you want to give hands-free. You can give the standard commands like Alexa open Hulu and Alexa turn up the volume, but you can also ask anything else you can think of, like Alexa what will the weather be like tomorrow, or Alexa what was the score for the Yankees game last night. Can't remember who won the Super Bowl 4 years ago? Don't waste time asking your roommates. The Amazon Omni QLED is here to help you. Hey, do you guys remember who won the Super Bowl 4 years ago? What? What is that? What's wrong with you? Alexa, who won the Super Bowl 4 years ago?
In Super Bowl 53 on February 3, 2019, the Patriots beat the Rams 13-3 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Thank you. Another feature of this TV is its standby mode. Instead of shutting off, the TV can go into a low power mode that will display some notification cards on the screen, showing customizable reminders, local weather, and other info based on your viewing habits. This TV can easily connect to other Alexa audio devices, like the Echo, Echo Studio, and Echo Sub, allowing you to set up a home theater system using speakers you might already have around your home. You can place these speakers around the TV while watching a movie, or keep the speakers in separate rooms, so you can listen to whatever is playing on the Omni QLED without having to be near it. The sound quality of the built-in speakers is adequate, but hooking up a dedicated sound system is always recommended. The Omni QLED also has a motion sensor that allows the TV to detect when someone is in the room or not. If it doesn't sense motion, it can be programmed to enter standby mode, which could cut down on wasted energy and TV hours. As soon as someone re-enters the viewing area, the TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on without the person having to touch the remote or say anything. The TV will turn back on w This TV has a pretty big footprint. The two stands sit pretty close to the edges of the screen, and the depth of the stands for this 65-inch model is about 14 inches. Make sure to measure your TV stand before buying, if you plan on placing the set on a tabletop. If you're concerned about privacy and want to turn the TV's microphone off, the switch can be found at the bottom of the TV. If you do choose to turn it off, you can always use the push-button microphone on the remote control to give Alexa commands. The remote is the basic model you typically find included with Fire TVs. It would be nice if the remote had an input button and a backlit display. You can purchase the Alexa Voice Remote Pro, which gives you 2 customizable buttons and a motion-activated backlit display, but it will cost you about $35. In the back you have 4 HDMI ports. One of them is HDMI 2.1 and allows eARC pass-through. You also have an Ethernet port, a port for an antenna or cable, a USB port, a headphone jack, and an optical audio out port. Several reviewers, including myself, believe the Amazon Omni QLED is actually a repurposed 2022 TCL 5 series, based on the design and layout of the TV. The picture performance is also similar, and it's possible Amazon partnered with TCL to manufacture this model. Because this TV's performance is very similar to the TCL 5 series, that gives us a baseline for trying to determine if the Amazon Omni QLED is a good value or not. Currently in the US, the 65-inch model of the Omni QLED is $800, which is $200 to $250 more than the TCL 5 series from 2022. Since picture performance is pretty comparable between both TVs, you have to ask yourself if the built-in Alexa integration is worth it to you. If your home is deeply integrated in the Amazon ecosystem, then this step up in price might be acceptable for you. If you're looking for a TV with this level of performance, and you don't really care about the Alexa features, you can save some money and pick up the 2022 5 series. And if you're looking for a TV in this price range that can give a better HDR performance, and has a 120Hz display for gaming, you can check out the Hisense U7H. I've seen the 65-inch model of the Omni QLED on sale for $650, and I would definitely wait for it to fall to that price or lower before picking one up. That's about it for this Amazon Fire TV Omni QLED review. I think it delivers a beautiful SDR picture, with vibrant colors and good contrast from its effective full array local dimming. Additionally, it can perform some cool tricks, with the motion-activated sensors, the hands-free commands you can perform with Alexa, and the ability to easily connect the TV to other Amazon audio and video equipment. Let us know in the comments below if you're thinking about buying the Amazon Omni QLED. And if you have one already, what are your thoughts on it? Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.